everyone, Jason of New Age Revolution Cave. Really close to the ceiling. The gym has made me taller, apparently. No, lower ceiling. I told you yesterday that if I were to come back, it would be with a video today. And that video today is going to be a room tour because I have gotten some new things since going away. And I wanted to start the evolution of the revolution off by reminding you what I have down here in the cave. Now, the longtime viewers of the channel will notice that there's some stuff not here. I have sold and traded a lot of the stuff that was in the early episodes of the channel. A lot of board games are gone. Some color forms are gone. And that's just because they were all hanging out in the sump pump room. And it was time to do something with them. And I've had some trade offers and I got what I wanted and made some room. So you will notice some things not here. Nothing that was too difficult to let go. I kept some board games, and I'll show you in the sump pump room after this. Sump pump room is semi-organized, but this is probably the final version of the cave for now. Which would indicate it's not the final version of the cave. I really can't see myself doing anything different down here at all. It's got everything I need, so I don't see it changing. So we'll do a lap around the room, and I'll start off with the newest stuff that I got, and then we'll just jumpstart the return, the evolution of the revolution. So tomorrow, Friday, I'll do a little garage update for you. I've been spending a ton of time in the garage. I think I'm morphing into my grandparents, and I'm spending a lot of time in the garage. I'll show you an item that actually proves that I've morphed into my grandparents. I'll show you that tomorrow. And then we may do a nup all night. That's right, because I believe the children will be sleeping over their friend's house tomorrow night. So we may do an up all night, and we're going to then have the vloggy life talk about the importance of me getting back into a routine. And I know that's very vague, but I have not been in the gym for the past week. My nighttime routine is off, and I'm feeling the effects of it. So I'm going to talk about the importance of a routine. But first, let's, it just got me dizzy. Let's go around the room and show you some stuff right now. All right, let's start things off with the newest shelf. This stuff up here you saw, this is all from Colin from Canada. He gave me all of these WWF glasses, and so I put them up there. We've got 3 cassettes. We have the wrestling album on cassette. We have the Body Slam soundtrack on cassette, and then we have the Hulk Rules WCW era cassette. We have a Hulk Hogan's Rock and Wrestling puzzle hanging on the wall there. I showcased my, that's a nice light that's just ruining that whole picture. Let's see. I showcased my Title Match Pro Wrestling Atari 2600 box that I love from a store called Zeller's at the odd price of $32.16. Don't forget, it is distributed exclusively by Activision, not made by Activision, folks. Let's not get crazy. This is an awful game and nowhere near what Activision was capable of doing. Hulk Hogan Rock and Wrestling sticker book, the Pile Driver album. I grabbed a Tiger Electronic handheld wrestling game, a generic wrestling game, off eBay, post-channel, since the channel went away. We've got the Pile Driver album back there. I hung my autographed US Express 8x10. We've got the Pro Wrestling Nintendo box showcased and the WrestleMania Nintendo game box showcase. So I'd like to get all of the wrestling Nintendo games boxed, or at least the box. So that would be the WCW game. That would be, there's maybe 2 or 3 other WWF games. And then there's tag team wrestling. And then I think obviously there's muscle wrestling. And I'd like to get them all. And then I would probably redo this and put the boxes all here. There's the Atari one. So down here, this is stuff that you haven't seen. Some of this is from Colin from Canada. I've got 2. These are not. These I bought. WWF coloring books, Ultimate Warrior and the Road Warriors. My WWF arena seat cushion back there. We have the wrestling color forms. More of these old school 4th grade Santa's Secret Shop, 50-cent wrestling books with stickers. Hulk Hogan Rock and Wrestling coloring book, and this party bag, this rock and wrestling party bag that goes with the tablecloth. Now this, I'm trying not to mess it up. This was actually from a guy who's local. I met him at my garage sale in the summer, and he has been looking for stuff for me, and he just calls me up and he's like, hey, look what I found. So he got this for $1 at a garage sale, and that's amazing. So he gave that to me, and we've been trading. These are from Colin from Canada. Just some cool random wrestling books that you've seen but never owned, right? We've got the bagged rock and wrestling tablecloth. This is all part of the birthday party set. And I picked this up since the channel ran away, the rock and wrestling kite in the bag. Pretty awesome. My garage sale friend also got me this Sting wrestling buddy from a estate sale recently, which is just awesome. And it's the second WCW buddy that I have. And this was only $25 at an estate sale. There's the stack of WWF magazines, still not completed, but he did get me 2 more. Still not complete. So that's corner number 1 of the cave. There we go. Corner number 1. Corner number 2, you're very familiar with. The LJN wall. My favorite wall in the room. If you're wondering what that is, that's actually a Toys R Us aisle marker. And all the stands, of course, from 4 Left 3D Creations. All of the custom LJN stands. Every single original LJN figure has one of those stands, courtesy of 4 Left 3D Creations. I started putting some of the XOX customs around the floor, around the bottom of the wall. I'm going to finish that. There's the ring, the Sling 'em Fling 'em. I'll move this box out of the way. Sling 'em Fling 'em ring. Behind that is the cage, or the cage box. Hulk Hogan hand grip set, the Bendies cage box, and the ring. We've got some bootlegs. We've got some 7-Eleven glasses. We have the Hulkamania workout set, tape and wristbands and headband. We have the thumb wrestlers minus Bundy and Jake, which are stupidly priced. So barring any weird drunken evening where I do a $200 or $300 buy it now, I probably won't get those. Soap, the 16-inch figures, Hogan and Roddy Piper. A couple of carded watches. The Viewmaster set. A couple of lunch pails. This is a camera, and these are actually arena binoculars that I assume you could purchase at the arena. when your mom gets you cheap general admission seats and you can barely see the matches. A complete run of Bendies on the custom 4 left 3D creation stands. We have cards, pile driver tape. We got my Bulldogs, a couple of empty stretch wrestler boxes. We have some of the WWF erasers from Winston Toys. We have the IWC Bendy line complete. There's a variant for him, so I guess I can't call it complete. Stickers. We have the puzzles. Those are my childhood British Bulldogs right there, complete with rat damage. That's right. My pet rat chewed it. I've told that story a million times. We have the Wrestling Superstars game. We have another set of stickers. So that is the second wall. As we back up, you can see the second wall. Over here, we've got the Rock and Wrestling, the Hulk Hogan workout set, dumbbells and jump rope. The AWA Remco section with a beautiful boxed ring. Love that artwork. And we have many. We have the majority of the figures. Some of the Remco VHS tapes. This is the wall of difficult and pricey figures. Well, not necessarily Bockwinkel or Blackwell or Cologne or Abdullah, but Sheik, Shawn Michaels, Buddy Rose, Doug Summers. Quite expensive. We have the Mini Mashers. Beautiful run of Mini Mashers. We have the Galoobs that I am calling complete, because I did eventually get the, I'm calling the Bendies line complete, because I did eventually get the Elegante Bendy figure. Yeah, that's it. The Bendies are complete, I'm sure. Yes, so the Galoob Bendies. Now the Galoob, I think I'm missing a Sting variant or two. I don't have the Barry Windham UK, and I don't have the Lex Luger Green Trunks UK. We got some Rocky figures. We have the AWA Power Slam VHS game. A couple of the 16-inch Galoob WCW's championship belt back there. Beautiful steel cage playset box. More beautiful Battle Royal playset box. Some more of the XOX customs are coming out. The AWA steel cage and ring. There's my other WCW wrestling buddy, Lex Luger. We have the best looking toy box in the history of toys. The Mat Mania Challenge arcade header that has cracked, and that's why it's sitting there. Some of the most pointless toy accessories ever, the carrying cases, but you know, gotta have that. My Hulk Hogan garbage pail. I moved a steel cage here because I was actually playing with the figures in that ring. I usually display the ring with the cage on it, but I had to take the cage off because I had to have a match. All right, some fun stuff up here. More glasses, WWF turnbuckle, Hulkamania painter's cap, it was advertised as. Wrestling album, cassette, packaged, sealed. More glasses, fun stuff. Foam belts from the catalog. VCR game. My foam fingers. I've got Snuka, Hogan, and the Hacksaw Duggan. 2 before. Got my Hulk Rules bandana. Got my custom New 80s Revolution LJN. Got my Saturday Night's Main Event TV Guide collection. That is right. Almost got those complete. Some VHS of Rock and Wrestling. Some muscle figures. Micro League. Pair of set of matches from Coliseum Video. So the what I do need still, and I'm watching in the eBay often, is the muscle ring, preferably in box, and the muscle belt, the championship belt, preferably in box. Boxes are, going to be $300, so I'll take them loose, obviously, I think. But I remember being at a toy show and seeing the muscle ring in box for $60 about 10 years ago. It's about $300 now. What do we got? We've got some cereal boxes, some lunch boxes, my WWF calendars, the NWA belt. We've got the wall of carded joy. And I'll just go through slowly so you can see everything. No big deal. Those are my only remaining carded LJNs, the first 5. My autographed Hogan is upstairs in the living room. Some magazine ads put in. I always love staring at these. I still stare at them. I'll still just stare at these two. These two, I'll just stare at them. Yeah, no big deal. I'll just stare at them. I will literally stare at all 5 of these figures. Getting, I guess, away from the wrestling stuff, here's kind of just a fun little collection of stuff. We got my carded Mad Balls up there, my Dukes of Hazzard toys, my Knight Rider, my kit, Michael Knight. For some reason, I've got some Smurfs standing next to Michael Knight. We've got the Remco Karate Kids and a whole bunch of PVC little stuff. Mork, my Get Along Gang, my Smurfs. And I actually like that Quick Bunny a little bit more than I give myself credit for. We have some McDonald's employee buttons, a Burger King employee button. This seems to be falling. Now it's not. I don't know. My Happy Meals, my favorite McDonald's toys, the Bernstein Bears, the Muppet Babies, the Back to the Future, the cartoon toys, a couple of actual packages, the old scrambled eggs package, the old Big Mac, those are styrofoam. We've got the Transformer toys, the food that transforms into little robots. The Halloween McNuggets, an old tray that they'd give you. My G.I. Joe wall that you've seen. My Magnum P.I. carded glasses. I think Magnum P.I. was originally going to be called Magna P.I. Just saying. The 1983 to 1986 line of Joes, and that's where we're going to stop with the Joes. I'm not going to collect any further. A couple of fun G.I. Joe items. Decent run of comics, obviously not all of them. A couple of bases on the floor. We got the Terradrome, a G.I. Joe tent. We've got, again, a hodgepodge of stuff over here. The LJN Michael Jackson dolls, my A-Team figures. For some reason, there's a Pound Puppy right there with the A-Team. My Bumbling Boxing and Strolling Bowling, my Dallas Cowboys Huddle. We got Merlin. We got a bowling handheld game there. We got all 3 Air Jammer, Road Rammer, Cycle Slammer type games. We got my Brandon Walsh and Dylan McKay dolls. My Rub-a-Dub Pup. We got my Pogo Ball. Got some TV. Some stuffies. I'm a little stuffies. And this is kind of my 80s stuff section. We've got the dust buster on the wall, just in case we spill cereal all over the place. We have a phone, just in case someone calls. And then you've seen all this stuff in previous videos. Yeah, the Clapper. Proud to have that. VCR Plus. I'm actually very glad to have the Sports Illustrated football phone. A couple of fun things. The Panasonic digital answering machine. No, that's a cassette answering machine, sorry. I wouldn't want the digital one. Boxed cordless phone. I'm always looking for, I had a thing for a while with cordless phones. Just needed them. And this stuff I got right after the channel ended too. I bought a lot on eBay of just household products for cheap. So I'm probably the only, well, one of the only, I would say, toy rooms, nerd caves that has 80s hefty food bags, baggy. Now these are before like the zip seal. So they actually came with twist ties. Isn't that ridiculous that I have this stuff? Some coffee cans, some Planters peanut roasted nut can, the Batman cereal box. I have Woolite, folks. I have Bounce fabric softener and Professional spray starch. I have Snuggle and I have Ivory's shampoo back there. That's insanity, folks. That's insanity. We have the, I don't know, we can't really call it the horror wall now because it's got a whole bunch of Dallas stuff. My favorite TV show. JR's hat is looking a little drunk. There we go. Yeah, we got the stuff. So when Finley plays the drums, these figures fall down. So now that we're here, why don't we put them back up where they belong? And then I will prevent the child from pursuing his musical dreams because I don't want my stuff knocked over. There we go. We got some Ghostbusters down there. There's another fallen figure. And then we have the Friday the 13th NECA figures all up on the wall. We have my Sony Trinitron. That's like a $300 TV that I got for free. The Sony Vega. Got it for free by stealing it. That's right, folks. Got it for free by stealing it from a recycle bin. An e-recycle event. I snatched it. So this is where I watch DVDs and play the Super Nintendo. And this is where I watch VHS and play the Nintendo on the Zenith System 3. And here's my TV tabletop. Some Nintendo games that I've been trying to play lately. Friday the 13th VHS. That's another thing that I need to collect and finish. You know, I was talking the other day about not having stuff to collect. I need the rest of the Friday the 13th VHS tapes. I only have part 1, final chapter, Jason Takes Manhattan, part 6, and Freddy vs. Jason. So I need a lot. Here's the Nintendo games. Haven't sold many, but definitely sold a few. And probably will continue to sell a few here and there as I play them and then realize I will never play them again. But I'm not going to sell games for $5, $6, $7. So Rollerblade Racer and Bo Jackson Baseball and The Hunt for Red October, I will probably never play outside of playing it for you guys. But I'm not going to sell them because they're like $5 games. So, you know, forget that. Let's see. The coffee table. It really is the same since we went away. That ashtray I got because I got that in a estate sale because it is the exact ashtray that was in my grandparents' garage. And when I saw it, it just freaked me out. So I bought it, and I think it was like $1. That is the exact ashtray that my grandparents had. So that sits there. You've seen all this stuff. There's the couch. Couch that I hang out on, or I used to hang out on. A couple of the wrestling buddies, Savage and DiBiase, are cuddling. People have mentioned the owl lamps. Yes, the owl lamps. Those are lamps that I had when I was a kid. And I went on a hunt for them, and through the joy of Facebook Marketplace found them. And they work, and they're beautifully ugly, and I love them. So that's that. There's the other owl lamp. That is not a real Zach Morris phone. That is plastic, but I would love a real one. That is me, of course, with my bronzed baby Jordans. No, not bronze. What is that? What is that called? Pewter? My pewter baby Jordans. Look at that guy. Hey, everybody, it's New 80's Revolution. Welcome to the cave. All right, that's that, folks. That is the toy room, the cave, the tour. Oh, this stuff. Probably going to put this stuff in the garage because I'd really like a poster on this door. I just don't know which one. I want the poster to really be the best poster I could ever have here. I have a couple in mind. It'll be wrestling. I just don't know which one would go perfectly there. But this Friday the 13th, gimmicky, rubies, Halloween spirit store stuff, I'll probably put in the garage. And I'll show you the garage tomorrow. And yeah, that's it. All right, so that's welcome back to the cave. You guys didn't see this stuff up here. Wrestle War arcade header. A couple more Toys R Us signage thingies. A Toys R Us store directory. Me and my kids several years ago took a photo in front of my childhood home like a complete lunatic. And that's that. That's that. The upper wall here has all of my LJN posters. It's on the ceiling here. The ceiling is like so the real ceiling's way up here, but this is like a little thing that they had to build, so it's shorter. Why are all those AEW figures on the floor? Well, I'm putting them on eBay because my kids are done. My kids are done with the toys. So I probably got $100 in AEW figures there. You're like, what? You've got $1,000 in AEW? Yeah, when they were in the package, when they were new on store shelves, when I bought them. Now they're worth nothing. Nobody wants them. Nobody wants AEW figures loose. There's no market for them. So I've been selling lots of 10 at a time, and they're going for like $35. They're nothing. So, all right, that's that. We'll see you tomorrow with the garage tour, and then onward and upward from there. Good night now.